What's up you guys, AJ here and welcome back to my channel. Now once again, I really do hope that during these critical horrible times that you guys and you guys families are keeping safe, and if not, I do sort of my positive vibes and prayers towards you in the hopes that everything will get better. Now let's move on to today's subject for today. Now as you can tell by the fact that I'm all makeup and blinged up, and the obvious birthday cake right in front of me, and the 13 birthday balloon, quite obvious. It is my 13th birthday today. I am 13 years old, officially a teenager and stuff. This is like 13 is quite a big milestone because it means you're officially an adolescent, you're growing, and it's a very important milestone in your life, and it's a birthday I'm never going to forget. And I wanted to make this video just to appreciate all those people that have always been there for me, my friends and my family who celebrated me today, but not just celebrated me today on my birthday, but have been celebrating me my entire life, supporting me my entire life. And this video, I wanted to make a special, little segment to my mother. Because after, your friends and all of that, and all those people who care about you, the number one person you should be thanking are your parents. For me, my mom, because first of all, today is the day that they birthed you, the day they gave you the breath of life. And also because they've been, growing you up and teaching you, the right way to make you the independent, great, beautiful person that I'm sure you all are. And I know that my mom has, bred me and disciplined me, but also loved me and cared for me to make sure that I have become, the young, beautiful, smart, intelligent, clever little woman that I am today. And, I just wanted to give a big thanks to her because, she's always been there for me. She's always been my personal cheerleader. Whenever I had, like hard times or I felt like I was going through difficult times, like school was difficult, exams were difficult, I'd always know that I could go back home to her, tell her all my problems, and that everything would be okay. Because, you should all know, because especially for me, my mom is like my number one fan. Like consistently throughout my life, my mom has never, ever let me down. She's always been there for me, always loved me, always cared for me. And you know what? Your birthday is not just the moment where you should celebrate yourself. And, for me, 13 years of your life, you should also be celebrating the fact that it's been 13 years of love and care and affection from your parents. For me, my mom, I would not be here today. I certainly would not have had the courage to open YouTube account, give up my opinion and tell everybody how I feel, give daily updates on, what's happening in the world. I would not have had the courage to do that without my mom, because she is the one that opened my eyes to show me that I have so many talents. And one of my talents is talking, expressing my opinion. Without my mom, I would not be making this video with y'all today. I would not have the courage to go, yeah, I have a YouTube account right now. I'm telling everybody, how I feel, just living my everyday life, expressing my opinion. I would not have had the courage to do that without my mom. I would not have had the courage to face my problems, face my fears head on without my mom. I wouldn't have been able to successfully and happily live my life without my mother. So, of course, she is the most wonderful person I've ever met. She is hilarious. Whenever I'm having a bad day, I can always count on her to make some silly joke that will always make me laugh. She is very, very kind and considerate and accepting. I can always feel like I can talk to her not just like my mum, but like my best friend. So that's why I wanted to make a special little shout out to her. And it's just like a lesson for you guys, like appreciate both your parents, but appreciate your mothers. They do everything for you, and my mom has done everything for me. She has basically laid my life out for me. She has made my life easier and better so I can live my life the way I want to today. And she is definitely a role model, number one role model I am never going to forget for the rest of my life. Because when I'm living my life out there, being my own person, my own independent person, maybe I have a job, a nice house, I do little things, little tics, little things. I'll be like, oh, my mom taught me to do that. Oh, if my mom was here, she'd be really proud of that. So if that's how I continue to live my life, then it's, only my mom I have to thank for, because she has, nurtured me into being the person that I am today. So of course, mom, if you're watching this, I appreciate you. And I want to say thank you. I know I don't always express it. I know sometimes a little bit extra, a little bit loud, a little bit annoying, but I really do love you, and I really do appreciate everything that you do for me, even though I don't say it a lot. So, that's it for now. But I just wanted to leave that little message for you. And of course, a little add-on, it's my birthday. I am 13, and I just wanted to say that, since this is a milestone in my life, it really makes you think. I was just thinking, this morning, like how I want my life to be, how I want to set up my life. And I just wanted to, leave a little thing out there for you, that you guys are all wonderful, amazing people. And just like I have grown to the milestone that I have today, I will continue to grow in Jesus' name, and I will turn into a lovely, independent woman by God's grace. So, I am very, very, of course, it's my birthday, I very excited, but it also makes you think, how you want to live and how you want to set out your life, because, you're growing. Because I swear, just yesterday, I was in reception, meeting all my friends for the first time, all shy and stuff. And now I'm in year 8, about to do my December exams. And it just shows you how fast time can really fly. So, that's just a little thing. And now, of course, I haven't given y'all a coronavirus update in a while. I know y'all miss my coronavirus updates, my little back and forths with Boris and all the new rules and regulations. I know y'all miss me expressing my opinion, like the boss queen that I am. So I just wanted to give you guys a little update on that. Now, I'm pretty sure that most of you, but in case not all of you know, there has been a new rule installed, that there will be a national lockdown till the national lockdown that we're going through right now will be extended to the 11th of December. Now, first, let me just explain to you, right? The rules for this particular lockdown is that we're not allowed to go to any unessential shops, like restaurants, hairdressers and stuff like that. We're not allowed to go out unless we are going to school or to work. Face masks, as always, mandatory, but they have become under stricter restrictions, now more mandatory, like everywhere you go. I do not see why this lockdown is necessary. Like, I understand the deaths are getting higher, they're getting worse. But what's the point of people not being allowed to go to the shops or to go to the hairdressers, but be allowed to go to work and to go to school? That's like a solid, 80% of why people still go out. So I really don't think that it's helping anything. It's not really making the situation any better, because we are still going to school, we're still going to work. And I walk out today because, I went out to enjoy myself for my birthday, to walk out and walk around. I still see a good chunk of shops open, some restaurants open. I saw even 1 or 2 hairdressers open. So if you're going to install lockdown rules, Boris, Mr. Johnson, at least make sure that every store, every retail store that fits into that category is actually closed down. Like, don't misunderstand me. I am not complaining. I'm not complaining, because I find my academic life very important. I'm very happy that I still get to go to school, because I know that during lockdown, doing all my lessons and all my homework and my exams through lockdown was not the best thing for me. Going into school is the best thing for me. But I just don't see sense in why you have to lock down everything else and not lock down schools and workplaces. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But do you know what? Boris, you're the MP. You do you. Moving on. Like I said, the lockdown, rules will be extended till December 11th. And apparently, you guys, Boris has said that from a specific amount of time, from a specific date to another specific date, you will be allowed to travel outside of the country to go visit your family in other countries for Christmas. Now, of course, when I read this news, I was like, yay, I have relatives all over the world. I would love to go and see them, have a little bit of fun for Christmas. But then I read the thing after that said, but if you do choose to do this, you will have to come back, self-isolate for this time, and you will be under stricter lockdown restrictions. What does that mean exactly? Like, you have just instituted a new lockdown, and now you're saying when we go out to go and visit our families in other countries for Christmas, when we come back, we will be under a stricter lockdown. What exactly does that mean? Will we not be able to go to school? We will not be able to go to work? I'm just saying, like, I'm not objecting to this, but Boris cannot just drop a bomb like that and not explain what exactly he means. Because a lot of people are now questioning, what does he mean? Am I not going to be allowed to go to work? How long do I have to self-isolate for? Like, I have to prepare for this before I leave. I might not even be able to enjoy my Christmas holiday. And he said this as a general thing. Like, for the specific amount of dates that Boris will set out, everyone, not just the people who actually leave the country, everyone will be under heavier restrictions. I don't think that's fair. Because December, I'm not sure. What if I'm not sure that I want to plan to go to a different country? What if I want to stay here and stay with the family I have here for Christmas? Why do I have to go under stricter restrictions when I have not even left the country? I think Boris just has to be careful with the rules that he sets out, because a lot of people are going to be very angry. A lot of people are going to be very frustrated that they have not even left the country. Why do they have to be under stricter restrictions? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to abuse him or anything. I know he's trying to do what's best for our country, but you just have to make sure that you do what is best for the majority of this country. Because if you do something that's a bit unfair like that, a lot of people are going to get frustrated and angry. A riot might cause out, and that's not corona friendly. So, in my opinion, I don't disagree with the fact that we should be under stricter rules when we leave to go for Christmas to visit our families, but it should be only for the people who actually leave the country. It should not be a national lockdown, because some people aren't even leaving. Some people only have family here. So that's my whole thing, that's my whole opinion on that whole situation. But yeah, that's probably it for now. Just one more big message. You guys, please don't be silly. Keep safe. Wear your masks. Don't go out unless you absolutely have to. Like, set a good example for your peers, for your fellow people. Don't go out unless you have to, okay? There is no point. Don't try to ignore the fact that we are currently going through a global pandemic. It is serious. Even if you don't feel like it's affecting you, it is affecting all the people around you, okay? This is scary. People with coronavirus, not all people even show symptoms. That just proves how killer this virus truly is. It is real. It is actually happening. Stay inside. Don't leave unless you have to. It is honestly not that difficult. I know sometimes it can be a little bit frustrating being cooped up in here for so long, in the same place for so long, but it is for the best, I promise you. And if you do want to go outside to get some fresh air, or to go to school, or to go to work, or whatever, make sure you are keeping safe. Socially distance, 2 meters, wear your mask, okay? Don't touch, hug, shake hands with people, because not only are they endangering you, you are endangering yourself. So if you are going to go out, if you are going to, enjoy yourself, which I do not advise that you do, please stay safe. That is all from me today. I think that really is it. And I really just wanted to give a little shout out to, all those people at church. And my church is the bomb, Redeemed Christian Church of God, celebrating me on my birthday, celebrating me and my 13th birthday. I know y'all are watching. Thank you so much. I saw your message and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you for everyone who celebrated me and made me feel very special. So thank you very much. That is all from me. Please like and subscribe and comment down below what you think about everything that I've said today. Please share my videos with everyone that you know, as I would love my message to spread to more and more people. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.